TongFu's turn to ban.
Welcome everybody to another broadcast of the GosuCup Asia, brought to you by the Iron Branch. My name is Shred, and with me is Asway. How are you doing, Asway?
Doing fantastic. Really looking forward to this match, actually.
I'm glad to hear that. So am I, actually. TongFu with that convincing win in the last game. Wonder if we're gonna see about the same type of game plan from them, or if they're gonna go for something different. Interesting to note is that TongFu is drafting with Mu in the captain seat, while usually it's Hao. I guess they're just changing some things up.
It's been a while since I've actually watched TongFu play, so maybe they changed up their roles.
Yeah.
And who does drafting?
Nyx banned out first. If you have first pick and you first ban Nyx, that means you're not planning on picking that at all. Maybe they just want the Shadow Demon Leshrac combo again. Bet or they're banned out.
Honestly, one of the best combos you can get.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Compared to maybe a Shadow Demon Rubik, would be as good.
Shadow Demon Nyx, maybe?
Shadow
Shadow Demon
Demon
Keeper of
Nyx.
the Light.
Shadow Demon Lina, anything with
Nyx
stun,
Keeper of the
really.
Light, yeah. Well, there are a lot of good combos out there right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Bet or they're banned out. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. These two heroes are just the strongest right now. You can't really
Reserve time.
let the opposition have it. Keeper of the Light ban. That's a bit more standard than what we saw last game, where he wasn't picking at all until the second ban phase.
TongFu's turn to pick.
Lone Druid banned. Not... Well, Magnus is still up. Are we gonna see a Magnus pick?
Magnus Darkseer is still up, yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, I don't really think Darkseer's gonna be first picked here. Yeah, Lifestealer's still picked. I was gonna point that out. Magnus and Lifestealer together are really strong.
There.
There?
There.
Oh, there.
Magnus. Lifestealer. Makes infested in a Lifestealer blinks and ultis. Go from there.
Yeah. And also because of the cleave damage, obviously.
Could even see a Furion picked up by TongFu. That's also a great combo with Lifestealer.
Yeah. And also just a very good hero overall. I talked about it last game, how it's very good in this meta. Darkseer picked up here. Still not a Magnus pick. Still not a Magnus pick. Shadow Demon picked up though. I agree with that. I think you need to pick Shadow Demon against Lifestealer, or you're gonna have a terrible time. I wonder if we're gonna see that Magnus pick here then. I can't imagine it going to the second ban phase. I just can't. It's too strong of a hero in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Yeah. I see it getting picked up here, with possibly a Rubik. So Mineski can't counterpick the Magnus with that. Yeah, we go with the Magnus and the Rubik, yeah. It's just standard really. Whenever you pick up Magnus and Rubik still on the board, you want to pick Rubik as well. Because you never want to go up against the reverse polarity of your own. Kinda like with the way the Enigma and Rubik relationship worked a few months ago. Magnus is kinda the Enigma on crack, so to say. The supercharged Enigma.
Yep. Now what can Mineski pick here to help solidify what they have now?
I think they're either gonna pick Queen of Pain or they're gonna pick a carry. Because well, I mean, they could pick anything, I guess, but I think it's going to be either Queen of Pain or a Templar Assassin. Wow.
Interesting. Well, Magnus will most likely go mid, and I think Templar Assassin does relatively well against it.
Relatively well, but you can't stop Magnus from farming. Queen of Pain does a lot better than than Templar Assassin against Magnus, but still a good pick. I just didn't think we were going to see it yet, because I wasn't expecting it to be banned out. But then again, I wasn't expecting it to be banned out last game either, and it was by TongFu, so...
I did say I want to see a TA at some point, and well...
Yep, there we go.
Now I get it. I just hope it's an aggressive TA and not a passive TA.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the lineup for TongFu. I mean, TA is really, really good against Lifestealer because of her physical damage.
Yep.
Well... I mean, you have to burst down Lifestealer. But you can't really do that with magic damage because of rage. So, burst physical damage is really, really good against him. Anti-Mage banned out, and Phantom Lancer. I mean, just standard carries, split pushing carries. TongFu really don't like the split pushing carries, do they? They banned a lot of split pushers last game too. Sanking banned out, and Leshrac. And Leshrac?
TongFu's turn
That-
to ban.
Wouldn't they want to pick Leshrac with the Shadow Demon?
Yeah, they would. But TongFu also needed support.
Yeah, I
And
suppose.
Leshrac goes well with them.
And Leshrac would probably be picked up as the 4th pick here from TongFu, so yes. I do agree with that ban. Are we gonna see a Lina ban then? Because
Possibly.
you don't want the enemy team to have a Lina or a Leshrac if you can't respond with the other. If you're gonna do a lot of roaming, one of them is very, very good, right? If the enemy team has one of them, then you want to have the other.
Ooh, Void.
Void
Dire
banned out.
team
Yeah.
ban.
I mean, it's just more physical damage to do damage to Lifestealer.
Yep.
That's all there is. Things to go through BKB. With the bash and stuff like that. And Prophet banned out yet again. Yeah, he's just really, really strong right now. And I think teams are starting to realize that. And also obviously very good with the Lifestealer, as you said.
Yes.
With that Nake's Bob,
Great split pusher, ganker, and next bump. Yeah.
Gyrocopter picked up. So I guess TongFu really, really liked that Gyrocopter, huh?
Now, is it going to be an aggressive trailing with the Rubik Gyrocopter or something in a safe lane next?
No, I think it's going to be the other way around, with How going on the Gyrocopter in the safe lane again, and Lifestealer and Rubik in something going into the aggressive lane.
Oh, come on, AA.
Come on, AA! I don't think that's going to happen. Well,
I don't think the
it
aggressive win
could,
AA.
but I don't think AA is the strongest support they can pick here.
10
But then again, I am
seconds
pretty
remaining.
biased towards Lina. I think Lina is very, very good.
Lena's a great hero.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
And also Synergize as well with Magnus, obviously, with all that AoE damage.
Reserve
AA doesn't
time.
really offer that. I mean, his ulti is AoE, but that's about it, really.
TongFu have reserve time this time, and I've actually only used 5 seconds of it.
Yeah. They're very confident, aren't they?
They are. They know what they're doing way beforehand and know who's playing what
Yeah.
and when they're picking it.
Jakiro. Oh, Jakiro.
TongFu's
Well, there's just another
turn
hero to
pick.
disengage, really. The counter tells me that Mineski don't want to pick a fight.
They don't. Well, they could. They
Well,
play
yeah,
really
they
aggressive.
could, but I don't think they're going to be the aggressors, right? It's just, there's other heroes than Jakiro for that, in my opinion. I think Jakiro's not even... He's not really a roamer, he's more of a... Oh, look, they're going on my carry, I'm going to put down an ice path and stun all of them, and then we're going to possibly turn it
10
around, right?
seconds remaining.
He does a lot of sustained damage too, he's not really a burst
5
damage type of
seconds
hero.
remaining.
And neither is Shadow Demon, really, until you get a few
Reserve
levels up,
time.
so... They probably have to pick a tri-lane carry that actually does a bit of damage, otherwise I think they're going to be in trouble.
It could be a Gyrocopter support, but it's unlikely.
Don't think we're going to see that. I think it's going to be a carry, like last game.
Lena.
And Lina picked up
Is
here,
that
yeah.
Lena you were expecting?
Yeah.
Dire
I mean,
team
it just goes too well with the overall lineup that they have to really let it go. And also, they
I'm
kind of
really-
need
yeah.
the burst, because you don't want to pick sustained fights against Shadow Demon or Jakiro, or Darkseer
No.
even, or Templar Assassin. All of those do a lot of sustained damage to other team fight. Although Templar Assassin obviously a very bursty hero.
Need Meld Shadow Strike.
The Meld Shadow Strike. The Shadow what are you talking about? It's the Meld
I don't know
Strike.
why it's a Shadow Strike, but
remaining.
Templar Assassin now has Shadow Strike as her.
5 seconds
And I just went
remaining.
along with it as well. Wow.
You agreed with it.
Yeah, I agreed with it. Wow, that makes me just
Yeah,
as bad
that's
as
not a
you.
bad build for Templar Assassin.
Pick up the Shadow Strike.
One in Shadow Strike early on.
Oh, I would be absolutely broken. Naga Serum picked up.
jeez.
So they don't actually have the heavy burst damage in the early game. That's mind-boggling for me. But
Now, I'm kind of curious if Mineski are going to go aggressive or defensive with this.
defensive,
think
most
they can
likely. I think they're gonna go defensive because they're expecting TongFu to go aggressive. Going over the players here. Oh my god, my camera's still bugged. No, why does it do this? Right.
With the and Elga's heading top, so it is going to be the defensive tri-lane for Mineski.
Yeah, Yanni playing that Naga Siren. We have... It's just a dot. playing the Templar Assassin. I don't actually know who that is. Terribly sorry. We have Jay playing that Darkseer, heading into the off lane. Gonna have that 1 versus 1 matchup with the Gyrocopter. Actually does okay against Gyrocopter. Not the best, but one of the few heroes that can obviously still get farm. Fat Dog playing this Jakiro. And I Don't Care playing the Shadow Demon. Do you want to do the
And
Radiant?
you were actually, yeah, good. How is playing the Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Moo is playing that Magnus mid. Wing is playing the Rubik. Sang Sang is playing the Lifestealer. And Bio is playing the Lina. And as you predicted,
30
they're going to aggressive
seconds to
tri-lane
battle.
with the Lifestealer. And How is going to go safe lane bottom.
I don't know about this from TongFu. Typically when you go aggressive tri-lane, you want to invade with 5, or at least 4. You don't want to go as 3 like this, because it's really,
Maybe
really
they're
scary.
really confident with their
Yeah,
tri-lane
it looks like it.
in their play.
Well, I mean, as I talked about earlier, Mineski don't really have a way of killing them. I mean, they have a lot of control and a lot of ways to kind of like say, nope, we don't want to fight here, with the disruption and the ice path, but they don't have any damage yet.
The battle begins.
So, yeah, I don't think they want to pick a fight.
Now, who do you think wins bottom lane against Gyrocopter Darkseer?
Gyrocopter.
You think?
Yeah, but Darkseer can still farm, right?
He's still going to do well, but
Yeah.
not as well as you
But the
like.
thing is that Darkseer has to get in close to Gyrocopter to do any damage to him, right?
And if he does that, he's going to take a lot of
He's
burst.
gonna die pretty much to Rocket Barrage. I mean,
Rocket Barrage and Flat Cannon.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. So yeah, Gyrocopter kind of wins that, but you can't ever stop him from farming.
look at that ward by TongFu. Being able to block the spawn. And it's only a Observer.
Sentry,
Sentry,
you
so-
mean? Yeah. This is the word I use a lot, actually. I like it because it gives a lot of vision of this ramp. So you're pretty safe. Oh. Oh.
Mineski playing really aggressive right off the bat.
Yeah.
And TongFu responding with the lift.
Lifting away, though.
I guess he wanted to stun, I don't care.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But if he lifts Yanni towards him instead, then I Don't Care might have to use a disruption to disengage.
Yes.
Just forcing out mana and cooldowns is just really strong in the early part of the tri-lane.
This tri-lane is playing very aggressive on both ends.
Speaking of aggressive, How is so aggressive against Jay on the bottom lane.
T8 already has her bottle mid.
Yeah, and it's a lot faster than Magnus's.
Yep. She can bully Magnus out of lane
Yeah.
for the next couple of seconds.
Yeah, while the courier makes its way.
It's a pretty cool courier.
Yeah.
It's literally just called courier.
Well, all couriers are. But this is actually an unusual courier. Look at how pushed this lane is on the top lane. Sanshing still not skilling Rage. There we go, yeah. That's what I was expecting him to do. Oh, going into the jungle here. But we see the dire sentry ward. Just spots them out. These sentry ward placements, they're really, really good. Using them as normal
Yeah.
wards. Magnus has a haste rune on bottom. Might try to make something happen. Nope, doesn't. Just ignore what I
Darkseer's
just...
actually going really well bottom. 10 for 10.
Yeah, I mean,
for
you
three,
can't
and-
stop him from farming. He's gonna get those creep
Yeah.
kills, but
Same CS as the Gyrocopter.
yeah.
TongFu counter warning. The counter ward.
Counter ward in the counter ward. That's
And Shadow
interesting.
Demon is leveling Shadow Poison.
Is he?
Yes, he has one in it. Over Soul Catcher at level 2.
Catcher. Wow.
When I
Oh.
spoke with Beatus, he was saying that going 1 in your Disruption and then 2 Shadow Poison and then leveling Soul Catcher is one of the better builds to do in a tri-lane.
Yeah, I suppose.
the extra
Especially if you
damage.
don't really have the damage to amplify. I mean,
Which they don't really have a lot of damage in this tri-lane.
yeah. So
The Shadow Poison is going to add a little bit of burst.
yeah.
And especially if you can aim it, it's ridiculously good, against their tri-lane.
Yeah, oh, look at this initiation. But without the S-Path hitting, I don't think they're gonna go on this. Actually,
Yeah,
this
that's
Shakiro getting very aggressive. And there we see the net. Oh, he's gonna go down anyway. This Shakiro is dropping very low and he's gonna go down. And Lina picks up the
Oh
first
my god, they're
blood.
going to kill the Rubik as well. 3-stack Shadow Poison.
Oh,
Busted
whoa, whoa,
again.
whoa.
4 stacks, there it is.
Wow, what a good...
Well played, but I don't care.
That actually worked out really well for Mineski.
I did.
I mean, they
Why
did
not
give
there?
away the first blood, but they still picked up 2 kills. And I mean, one of them was on the Naga Siren, so came out ahead in that engagement. What looked to be a complete disaster after that missed ice path turns out to work out really well.
Double damage.
Oh. Did you see in the mid lane?
I did not. I was actually tapped out looking at our chat.
Magnus
My
skewered
viewers.
into the Templar Assassin to try to get a DD rune, but didn't get it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And Shadow Demon was on his way. That could have turned out very bad for Mu. He was hasted, but
Gyrocopter is slowly getting an advantage bottom lane.
yeah. Yeah, I
Playing
mean, that's...
super aggressive. Look at him.
Yeah, as I said, well, Darkseid can't really do anything about that, can he?
He can't. If he tries to poke him, he'll die.
Yeah.
Mineski are actually playing quite well.
Yeah, I mean, this tri-lane is winning now for them.
I didn't expect this tri-lane to be that well with their heroes, but they're out-aggressiving their aggressive tri-lane. That Shadow Poison is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially with 4 stacks on the support.
Yeah.
We had at the time, like, what, 500 something HP?
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does add up eventually over a team fight.
It's good if he can stack it like he did before.
Yeah.
If you're only getting 1 or 2, it's not really a lot of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he has 2 in Shadow Poison, so
Yeah.
he's going to be leveling Shadow Poison.
Now he starts spamming it. No, I don't think he's gonna start spamming it just yet. Probably he's using it to get some harass out. These ice paths are very off target.
They're very off target.
Yeah, you really want to hold on to those. You don't want to use ice path unless you can make sure that it hits, obviously. I mean, that goes for any spell, but it's not the most mana intensive spell, but you want to have the cooldown ready.
Yeah.
In case they go on your carry. You need to have it to disengage with. Oh, reverse polarity in mid actually. Templar doesn't get skewered back, and BBB is gonna hit the Lina stun.
Oh wow,
Oh.
should have any and meld.
Oh wow.
Shadow Demon has a haste. They're gonna kill the Lina. They're possibly gonna kill the Magnus as well. They're
Are
gonna
they
kill
though?
the Magnus.
I don't think they're gonna go for
Shadow
the
Demon
Magnus,
has a
are they?
haste, they can dive it.
But he doesn't have any refraction charges, so I don't think they will.
It would have been risky, but I think they could have did it with a Shadow Demon haste.
That's so scary though. Especially if someone TPs in.
Lifestealer is heading towards mid. I don't know why Lifestealer left top to try and do something.
Yeah, yeah. Not really getting farm in the top lane, I guess, but...
He left and...
But I mean, if Shadow Demon leaves that lane, then...
Dire's structures are
Yeah, I don't know.
They're trying to go top on the Jakiro.
Oh, that was a very well played by
Jakiro may
Rubik.
get away. He has a 6 charge on his one though.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. There we go.
Naga has sleep if needed.
Oh, Lifestealer doesn't want to chase that. Yeah, I was gonna say. If he dives that, he's gonna end up dead.
Rubik's back up top.
Yeah.
So is Lina.
Yeah. And so is the Shadow Demon. Speaking of Shadow Demon...
That's... Will they hit an ice path? Here it comes. They're gonna hit an ice path on 2. Naga still has sleep if need.
Oh wow, look at that soul catcher. Just adding that much extra damage.
They're gonna kill off this Lifestealer.
Are they? I don't think they're gonna get him. Do you think so? Yeah, they are.
Well played by
And the
Mineski.
Riptide gets him. But he does pay with his life, so... I mean, a double kill. It's still worth it for Yanni.
People trying to link the bracket and chat.
Yeah, we've had so
I feel
many
so
troubles
bad.
with that. Yeah, we need to get on that.
It's once. Oh my god, Dirk circulated Jerok up to bottom with the help of Templar Assassin.
Oh. What is this? I just saw a Sunstrike graphic. I know there's not an Invoker in this game, so...
Mineski are actually playing quite well. And if you look at the last and denies, it's actually like everyone's kind of doing the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fairly even, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
mid one for Mineski, and top one for Mineski, but the bottom lane won pretty heavily for How.
Yes.
But then again,
How
with
did-
the kill, that kind
the
of
kill,
swings
it
a
kinda
little bit
evens
back
out.
into Darkseid's favor. But as soon as that Templar Assassin leaves that bottom lane, I mean, it's back into How's favor, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like DS can contest him just because he got a kill. Nothing really changes. It just keeps How down a bit.
Wow, if you look at the gold graph, it's actually only 500 in Mineski's favor.
Yeah,
Reverse
fairly
clarity on
even,
mid
isn't
onto
it?
the TA. TA gets skewered into the tower.
Oh.
Both Rubik. She has an invis if she can get away.
No, she was under the tower. Anyway.
That wasn't too
I don't think she was gonna get out of that. The Darkseid's sticking around here. That is... Ooh. Dina had light strike array ready.
TongFu's seen, I don't care, place that warden. May want to counter it.
Yeah.
And they're looking at
And they're gonna dive this.
They're gonna go this life stealer. Shadow Demon's coming around.
And now they
He
kind of
doesn't
have to
infest
go.
yet. They're gonna go. They're gonna
Oh,
get him.
look at
They're gonna
that.
infest. That's a TP in by the Rubik. They're gonna kill Rubik as well.
But are they gonna get the left stealer? I feel as if they're gonna turn here. This Jakiro's
TP
gonna
in.
die to how?
I was going at Jakiro.
There we go. And looking down here, I mean the left stealer's still going strong. But there we go. He does drop. Oh! Oh, is he gonna die to this? What a misplay by Yanni, TPing before the rocket hits him. And now he dies.
Wow. Huge turnaround by TongFu.
Yeah, really. And Magnus came in from behind as well to pick up another kill on that Shadow Demon.
Mineski had the advantage going into the team fight, but unfortunately didn't go as planned.
Yeah. And
That's a stun by
killing the Darkseid as well.
Yep.
Everything is going wrong for Mineski right now.
They counter that ward, as I said.
Yeah.
Mineski's actually blind on the map right now with zero vision, except for the lane ward top, which doesn't really do too much.
And that was a... I mean, those were some really, really good 30 seconds for TongFu.
Like, everything was going in Mineski's favor, and then 1 TP, 2 TP, and it just
Yeah.
took 180 and went to TongFu's takeover.
Yeah.
Shadow Demon's here. Has ulti. Might look to try and kill. Actually, look at bottom. He might die.
Oh.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I wonder why...
How? Kills up the TA.
Undefended.
Yeah.
And
I wonder why he
Leicester
went
is
on a
actually just top
meld.
farming now.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what he has to do, the left stealer. I mean, he has to get some farm up. He doesn't really have anything. I wonder if we're going to see that armlet, or if we're going to see something like a drum picked up on him next. He isn't the primary carry, so going for mid-game items like a drum is probably a
The drum
pretty
and then
good
Shadow
choice.
Blade. What they did last game, they went that early aggressive kind of farm.
Yeah.
Farming items.
Yeah, but I think Jaro's probably just going to go straight for a Shadow Blade this game and have someone else go drum. But I could be wrong.
The Juggernaut went drum last game, right?
Yes? Yeah, you're correct.
I don't care, and Fat Dog looking to smoke up here by the, they smoked up, they're
there we
heading
go.
towards the bottom.
But are they going to find someone bottom? I mean, there's nobody there, and they know this because the lane is so pushed. I think they're going to
They
smoke
might be-
towards mid and see if
They
they can find
could
someone.
possibly kill off the gyrocopter.
Not without the help of a carry. Or a core hero, so to speak.
Well, they have
Dire's
Demonic
structures
Purge
are fortified.
ready on the Shadow Demon. They actually might try to look to go mid. They used left.
Oh.
Dire's middle tower
Naga
has
TP's
fallen.
in. Naga instantly dies. Demonic Purge onto the Magnus. Magnus is gonna go down. Huge stun by Bayou.
Yeah, really.
Gyrocopter is setting up the rocket. Going on the TA.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think that trade was worth it for Mineski.
No.
Dog is their late game carry, and
Well, I mean, they still killed two, right? So, didn't
Oh.
they? Or did they only?
No,
they only killed one.
They only killed Mag. Yeah,
Okay.
they only killed Mag.
Yeah, but I guess you can see it as kind of. No,
It's
that
kind of
wasn't
a
worth it.
trade,
Yeah, for the RP as well. But I still think it wasn't worth it. I think you're right.
Did Magnus just get his blink, or did he have that in that fight?
I have no idea.
I think he
actually.
just got it.
Yeah, it looks like he just got it from the gold.
He just picked up his blink.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Jakiro and Shadow Demon are smoked up again by the secret shop.
I mean, they're just making things happen, aren't they? Fat Dog and I don't care.
Yep.
They've kind of recognized that, hey, we've been losing a lot these last few minutes. We need to take some ground. And I agree with that. I think they need to make something happen.
I love the warning from both teams. One ward pretty much across each other from mid,
Yeah.
and then one ward by the agents.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the hotspots in the mid game, like the
is.
early mid game.
The way both
With a
teams
lot
are
of
playing, they're
rotation
rotating
going.
between mid and bottom.
Yeah,
Top's kind of a stale lane right now. Just whoever needs farm goes up there and gets it.
yeah.
Lifestealer is actually bouncing back quite well. He's been pretty stale up top, just farming, not really being active in these team fights. TongFu actually smoked rotating 3 down bottom. Now, Naga does have her ultimate. If she doesn't get caught in the blink first polarity, she could save the day. She could be the hero.
She could be the hero. Oh, Magnus has RP up now. He's gonna blink in and he's gonna catch too.
Wait, how did TA die?
I'm not quite sure actually.
Because TA did get disrupted, right?
That was a massive team fight though. That RP from Moo was just absolutely huge. And then How just
And
following
again,
up. But the
Life Stealer
Gyrocopter's
wasn't
AoE
there.
damage.
Under attack.
Yeah, but what can he really do if he
Dire's
is there?
bottom tower is under attack.
Nothing, really. He actually has a drum. Phase boot.
Yeah, that's kind of what we predicted. I think
Now,
it's... the
Sing
correct
Sing
call.
played the Juggernaut last game, correct?
Yeah,
Yep. So he's pretty
I
much going the
think.
same
Wait,
way.
no, did he?
Bottom tower
No,
is
Wing
under
did.
attack.
Wing did?
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Switching up roles a bit, I guess. Darkseer does have his mech now, so Team Fight is going to be a little bit stronger by Mineski. How close are we to a mech on TongFu? Nobody? Rubik
I mean,
maybe?
everyone's going
Nope.
it.
Nobody's even close to a mech.
Who's even going for it, really?
I think they should head for one. I mean, if the enemy team has a mech and you don't, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble because the enemy team effectively has 1200 more HP than you.
Haste run on the Magnus. They can make something happen with this if they want.
Without RP, it's going to be really risky to fight though.
Hal
They-
just picked up his Shadow Blade.
Oh, he did? Yeah, so he does go for that straight Shadow Blade instead of that. What did he go
TA
last
went
game?
blank.
I can't remember.
I think it went.
Was there a straight Shadow Blade last game as well? Maybe.
Yeah, he went Shadow Blade into Daedalus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Radiant's
Shadow
top
Blade, Demon
tower
Edge,
is
Daedalus.
under attack.
And then from there, it was kind of game over. Naga farming up top.
Yeah.
Jira picked up a smoke. I'm going to try to make some 3-man smoke, actually, with a TA Shadow Demon.
I wonder what item the Nagasaurus is gonna pick up. Oh, pinging this towards his bottom lane. They want to find a kill on How.
And Jay's actually baiting it, playing very aggressive.
Yeah. And we do have sentry wards. They can get this if they do find him.
TongFu
how?
actually has only one ward up right now, which is the one by the tier 2 bot lane.
But they did not see the smoke with that.
They did not.
Dire's
This is
middle
all
tower
How's
is under
intuition.
attack.
Now, do they have any dust or sentries to kill off How?
Yeah, they do. They do have one on
They have one
the
sentry on
Jakiro.
Jakiro.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Disruption, sentry. Great ice path. Ultimate. Lena TP'd in. Here comes the Rubik. Rubik's still ice path.
Oh.
It's relatively worth it. They killed off the carry for TongFu.
Yeah, but I mean, they dedicated a lot of time
That's the
and
thing,
resources
they killed
towards that.
the one carry for TongFu while the other one's still up top free farming.
Yeah.
And how Moo's actually in phase up top with reverse polarity. Might try and go on the Naga.
Should try to go on the Naga, I feel. If they're not going to defend bottom, they have to go on the top. They have to make something happen here, TongFu, I feel.
So even though they killed the Gyrocopter, I think the fight was pretty much even for both teams. No one really gained an advantage.
I think Mineski...
TAT beat up top, and
Oh.
so is the Jakiro. They're gonna go look on the Lifestealer.
Oh, missing the Melt
They
Strike,
still
actually.
Still have Naga ult. They still have Blink Reverse Polarity. Here comes Gyrocopter coming with an ult.
And if they jump in right now... Yeah, there we go.
there
And he's
it
going to pop out.
Naga ultimate, they can get away with this.
Yeah. Do they want to get away? It looks like they want to fight, actually.
They're gonna fight. Huge vacuum.
Oh!
Massive
That ice
path.
path, yeah, absolutely massive. Templar Assassin trying to shut some damage in this fight, but it's really hard. They don't really have any detection either. Oh, that sentry ward plays so late. Templar
Oh
Assassin
my
is going to
God,
pick up a
massive
kill on
ice
the
path
left leader.
Moo. Look at Moo.
Moose, he's stuck in here. He's probably going to end up dead, yeah.
He blinked in to try to TP, but Jakiro.
Oh! Oh! What a play! What a play by
That's a thing.
Moo! That's a thing! That is a thing, Asway! What did we just see?
Bottom tower is under attack.
Across
thought
this
you could,
entire ridge!
Do that.
Wow.
I
What?
didn't think
What a
that was
play,
possible,
right?
But that's massive
Radiant
play by
structures.
Moo.
Yeah, I had no idea that was even possible.
Holy moly. And Moo picked up a GoScepter. And wow.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Right?
Have you seen it before?
No, I've never seen that before either.
Did you ever think about doing
I've
that?
seen Bat Riders go over there, but I didn't realize you could skewer past
Well,
it.
I know you can like Firefly off the map and TP out.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I didn't think you could do anything there.
I don't-
You
I
can't
didn't-
blink there or anything.
I didn't realize you could do it with the Magnus, and I especially didn't realize that you got TP'd off this ridge right here, because he didn't skewer further than like this right here that I'm showing on the stream for all the viewers, but he got pushed over here.
Oh, they're looking to go. They're gonna take the tier 1
Oh.
top. They might trade it for how? Lifestealer's going on. Jakira's down.
Jakira's just gonna go down there.
And then Jakira.
Dogster just has to run.
And a wasted wall.
Yeah.
And Moo's mid pushing. I still can't get over that. That's incredible. Please tell me you caught that on camera.
I caught everything on camera.
That's just incredible.
Yeah, I'm still blown
Today
away
I learned
actually.
you can skewer over that to live.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. This entire way.
Maybe he didn't even realize that.
Yeah, but I mean, it was probably just, hey, I'm dead anyway. I'm just gonna try, and then, oh, look at that! I just made a top 10 play. Maybe he did know.
Jeez.
Yeah. Looking at the gold and experience graphs here, we see TongFu actually ahead by about 10,000 gold and then 8,000 experience. I mean, you can kind of guess those numbers. It feels like they're ahead by quite a bit.
I'm reading chat. I had to watch the.
Oh,
the
yeah.
again. It's just incredible. Like,
Woo! Well, it was a really good play, right? Oh, we're gonna have to make a special VOD of that.
3-man smoking out the TA, and might actually be able to pick up the gyrocopter here. They have dust on Jakiro.
But the Magnus is sitting right behind him. I mean, they're baiting this how.
Magnus is
Look at the
behind him
position from
and
TongFu right here.
Lena
They
and
want them
Rubik
to
are
go on
right
this
behind them.
or the gyro. The Rubik is backing off here actually. Quite possibly deboarding. Nope, heads back. Says, hey, I don't actually think they've warded here.
Jeez.
But they have. Oh.
Take a look at the gold graph.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Are up by about 3,000. Wow.
Looks like there's gonna be a team fight here.
BKB almost finished on how.
Oh, that's gonna be absolutely massive.
Well, Naga's
Mineski-
not there. This
Yeah.
would be a lost team fight. She's going to Fusel. Already has 2 Blades of Valkyrie.
I mean, they could maybe get a really fast kill on
They're
How.
looking to go.
Yeah, and here we go, here we
my
go.
God.
Oh, huge RP by Moo! With the big
And
plays
How.
on the Magnus once again, and just How with the amazing AoE damage from Gyrocopter. Triple kill for How. UBBU picks up a kill in the middle of that. And that is the strength of Magnus, and that is the strength of the Gyrocopter.
And Naga's gonna push the tier 1 top. While TongFu pushes tier 3 bottom.
Yeah, she
Move
has to
the
TP
DD
back,
back.
and she has to
Double
stall
bridge.
this somehow. She needs to buy time with her ultimate.
Yep. Wing had a gem. I don't know where it went.
Probably gave it away
Oh,
to
it's on the
someone.
courier.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and this is
That's all.
what she has to do. I mean, she has to buy time.
If they
Yeah.
try and fight this, it's a lost fight. I
Yeah.
think TongFu can still play aggressive and fight.
Yeah, but if I mean, they have enough spells to stall a fight until everyone is up again from Mineski.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't want to fight without RP or call down. Well, call down is just ready, but I mean, you don't want to take any risk if you're in TongFu's shoes, really. That RP is so vital to their team fights.
Where did that? Can you? You can't sell gems, can you?
Nope, you
Okay,
cannot
it's on the
sell
ground
gems.
and base.
Yep, there we go. That is a buggy courier. Look at it though. This is a Frostivus courier. They leave a pile of snow under them if they stay still for too long.
That's kind of cool.
But this one leaves a pile of snow behind it if it stays still too long. It's pretty buggy. This courier
it a
doesn't
bug
want to
though?
be part of our system.
Is it a bug?
It is a little bit of a bug, I think.
Now, I'm not sure if Jakiro is going in Urn or just 2 naked gauntlets of strength.
The Jakiro? Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably heading towards a drum, but never really quite finished it. I mean, it is a lot of gold for his support, and he's spending a lot of money on detection.
Look at these ward placements for TongFu, both aggressive wards.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much mimicking their play.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of reflects the state of the game, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, look at this middle ward he's placed. I really like that. Gives him so much control, and also,
So lucky.
yeah, they're gonna use this RP to get this kill on Jay, and then they're gonna go for a Rosh, I think. Oh, a buyback from Jay actually, so they're not gonna get a free Rosh for this. Oh, the body block for Moo! Huge plays! Oh, misdone there actually, from Lina.
There's still a tier 1 here.
Oh,
This,
look at this play!
yeah.
This Templar Assassin has to back out. Realizes that she can't do anything. Wow. What a play.
Actually came in from behind and is actually going to clean up. Looking to kill the Jakiro.
Yeah. And
Naga Siren
should be
has-
able to get
doesn't
it.
have ultimate. Naga Siren
Oh!
purged.
Is that a... And the ulti isn't actually ready for Naga Siren, so she's actually gonna go down here, I think. Oh, no, she does make it out okay. With that surge.
Come on, purge into How.
Oh, How is in a lot of trouble. And he does go down. The purge just does too much damage, I guess.
Has fallen.
Rubik's Steel in the refraction gives him some much needed survivability in team fights. Wow. That was kind of a messy team fight. I didn't really follow that well.
It was quite messy.
Yeah, it was all over the place, but I did follow the Templar Assassin being completely outplayed by TongFu as a team.
Yeah.
What coordination
Wing
was that?
managed to steal Surge from the Darkster before he died.
Yeah.
And it was incredible the play that he did with Pew Pew.
Yeah, that was absolutely
And
amazing.
Mood's body block gave that a little bit of extra
Yeah.
room for Wing 2 Surge.
That is some star play.
It's a great play.
Yeah, as you said earlier, Naga Siren with the diffusal. I don't know about that. I think she needs to tank up a little bit more. She takes a lot of damage in team fights, but then again, they don't have any damage without that diffusal, so...
They don't. They have very little damage.
Yeah, I mean, all they have is
Unfortunate.
on the Templar Assassin, and Templar Assassin isn't actually that farm. I mean, 5 deaths and only 2 kills didn't really get much done in the mid game. And a lot of that comes down to the big plays from TongFu.
Yes.
I mean, you have the base damage from Templar Assassin, obviously. She's always gonna do some damage, but eventually it's not enough. You need those items like a Decidator, maybe a BKB even. Like, you need items on Templar Assassin. Let's see. Rubik stealing the mirror image from Naga Siren. That's pretty interesting. So he's gonna have 3 little mini Rubiks running around. Oh wow, How is opening on... I don't care actually. Look at that damage! Oh, and Moo goes in! Oh, the disruption! What a disruption timing! And the wall used. I think TongFu are actually just gonna back out and wait for that wall. Or take a fight in a better place. Because you don't want to fight in the wall, obviously. If you can avoid it, then you should. What a disruption timing. This is a game of really, really big plays.
This Lifestealer has Armlet and Basher.
Yeah.
Sitting on 800 gold.
Yeah.
Rather impressive.
TongFu are playing really aggressively here. They've spotted out How though. How needs to get away from there. If they realize that he's isolated from his team, then he could be in a little bit of trouble.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Walls up in 50 seconds for the Darkseer.
Yeah. I mean, they don't
I
have
think
50
it's-
seconds.
Yeah. It's pretty much a free tower.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. I mean, you back out from that wall, then you just pick a fight in a better spot. Or you wait for it to expire.
And they're gonna go tier 2 top.
Yeah, and then suddenly, like, when you do that, Mineski lose a lot of their damage. I mean, when
do.
you have a Darkseer, you always have some damage, because if the enemy carry gets a lot of items, you have that too.
Dire's top tower
Give the mirror.
is
Yeah,
under
give the
Yeah,
damage.
because that's how he works.
And
but
the sustained damage from Ion Shell.
yeah, and the
does a lot of
vacuum and all of
damage
that. I
per
mean,
game.
he does damage, but so if you have a Darkseer, you're always gonna do some
Dire's
damage.
top tower has fallen.
It's just that if you don't get a good wall, you can't take team fights. That's basically what this game is for Mineski. Look at his rotation from TongFu. Taking 2 quick outer towers and then pinging
It looks
or
like
drawing
they're gonna
towards
go
going
up
for Roche. Yeah.
Yeah, they're drawing a line towards Roche.
And I mean, with their aggressive wards, they can actually do this fairly safely. They have another minute on that ward in the mid lane, and I think they're gonna place one up here, so they don't have any surprises.
Do they have any?
They don't actually
wards on
have
them?
any wards.
They do not.
Wow.
They have a gem though, so they know that Mineski have no vision of this. But I think it's a safe assumption from Mineski to assume that they're going to be Roshan.
Yeah. And I mean, it looks like they're smoking up here. Yeah, they're smoking up, and they're gonna take a fight. They don't want to let TongFu have a free Roche. And I want to look at this Templar Assassin, actually. Oh, spotting out that
Getting
smoke.
caught
TongFu are
out.
gonna take a fight here. Oh, look at this. Ambushing the ambush. How with the perfect positioning. Catching out everyone in smoke.
Honestly, almost a wasted BKB by How.
No, there's never a wasted BKB when there's a Nagasa.
No one was around him though. Like he didn't get anything accomplished during it.
Yeah, I suppose.
But this, Yanni. Oh,
Oh,
my God.
oh,
This is
look
not-
at this.
He's gonna hit a
Mu has
full
reverse
mass
polarity. Oh, it's 3! With the triple kill! And Bew is beyond godlike on Lina. Wow.
What a massive play by Rubu and Magnus.
Yeah,
Great
wow.
combination.
I'm actually blown away. This TongFu. This is looking really strong from TongFu.
Yeah.
Dare we say favorites to win the tournament right now?
It's debatable.
It looks like it in my
Still
opinion.
haven't seen the bottom half of the bracket.
But they were playing so well. Oh, I could definitely see them winning this tournament. But we shouldn't call anything too early.
For going for the Roshan.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what they were doing before. Kind of just going back after winning a massive team fight saying, oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Magnus has 4,600 gold sitting on him.
Yeah, probably gonna go for that refresher next, but
Roshan has fallen
could go for more
into the
defensive items, I guess. But he already
How
has
with
the
the
Ghost
Aegis?
Scepter, so we should be okay. Yeah, how with the Aegis, as you said.
Lifestealer, most likely going for the
I wonder if Hal's going for that
Some
Daedalus or if
perks.
he's going for that MKB. I mean, we saw him go Daedalus last game, so he probably favors it a bit.
both items are well.
Yeah,
like, they're
I mean,
both good for
it's
the hero.
damage. When it comes down to it, it's damage. And that's all you need.
I think
on
it's
the-
preference, honestly. Carry.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I mean,
want
one
the
of them is a
damage
bit more
to be done,
reliable
right?
as well.
Yeah.
While, obviously, the Daedalus, if you crit, you're gonna do a lot of damage.
They have wall up in 5 seconds. They have a pretty big vacuum.
Using the net here, actually. Means it's not gonna be up if TongFu take a fight right now. And just laying siege to Mineski, are they, really? I mean, how
Yeah.
do you stop this if you're Mineski? You have to put down wall and you have to go in. Yeah, look at that.
Dyer's
Oh
No.
my god, dodging it within fast. Yep. Oh! Huge whiff! TongFu misses the RP.
This could be really good from Netscape.
Yeah, this should be a
the
really big
wall.
fight.
Vacuum. Want a purge going out. How's actually doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I mean, how just does too much damage at this point.
Mineski played that really, really well. Just
They're just too far behind. Yeah. Oh, but actually, Sanshing might go down here. Sanshing does go down. So does the
Garo's
Rubik.
still full HP though.
I think this is some overextension from TongFu.
No, I think
Maybe.
it's the right play. They're
Dyer's
playing well.
Yeah.
They're still pretty much full HP. Still has an Aegis.
Bew is still
Does way
alive.
too much damage.
Oh, wow.
Dyer's middle
This Lina is immortal, isn't she? Look at this. 14, 3, and 11.
Dyer's
Mech
middle
4 staff
like-
earn 5,000 gold. Yep.
The typical 7,000 gold Magnus build.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Yeah, I don't really see a way back from Mineski right here. Oh my god. Yeah, picks up the Daedalus. Oh! And how does go down to the fountain. Pops the Aegis, but they've already killed 2 ranks, and I mean everyone from Mineski is dead. What do you do in Mineski's situation here? I mean, I think you just call
Dyer's
GG.
middle tower is under attack.
Is
I
there
don't want to say
any...
they should give up.
Is there any
like,
light
they're
at the end of the
killing
tunnel
it.
for Mineski? Yeah, there we
There's
go, with the
honestly
GG call.
nothing they really could have done.
Yeah, and there we go with the
I think
refresher.
their best opportunity to win was the Gyrocopter missing his ultimate and
Yeah.
the wall sleep, but nothing came of it. They're just too far behind.
Yeah.
they played really well early in the defensive tri lane against TongFu's aggressive, but unfortunately TongFu just had the upper hand in the game and carried it out.
There we go. It looks like TongFu are gonna move on to the semifinals here. And I think we're gonna follow them, right?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. Remember to follow us on Twitch and Twitter, and check out our YouTube channel at Iron Branch TV. Thank you for tuning in, guys.